Oh my god, Dead Space 2!
Whoa.
Okay, well, it's October. It's horror movie season, apparently. So, what are we doing, guys?
We're sending you in on Dead Space 2 blind.
Sending me on Dead Space 2 blind. Okay, Dead Space is a thing that I have a difficult relationship with because somebody told me about this exciting game in space. It's kind of like Resident Evil in space! And I'm like, yeah, space! And I played it and it's like Resident Evil in space.
Sorry.
The warning is on the tin.
Yeah, okay.
Right, for this FireButton video, guys, we've got myself, Spike,
Steve.
And Jay.
and if you recall our last live video, which was, I believe it was Doom Live.
We've done lots.
We
Much
do
every video.
them all
Well, I
live.
mean, live.
now,
No,
you-
but Jay playing through it live.
No,
live.
the difference here is I'm doing this blind. I've literally only just completed Dead Space 1, and so
Turn the brightness up for the video's sake, the viewer's sake, rather.
yeah, because YouTube might maul this. Yeah, not all the way.
We don't want to lose some of the dark scary.
Yeah.
Ishimura. What happened to the Ishimura on the first one?
Well, we're not going to be going far enough into Dead Space 2 to find out.
Okay, right. So that is addressed. Gotcha.
Yes, that is addressed. You do find out what happens to the Ishimura. Yes.
Ishimura, is a Japanese name. It means big fuck off bit of metal in space.
Yeah.
So I've done my pre-reading on this. Apparently, right, Dead Space is a video game. Let's see how I go on that. I've never played a video game before.
Apparently, you get the high score by collecting the rings.
You having just come fresh from Dead Space 1. That's Nicole now. Change of actress.
Right, yeah, so she doesn't look anything.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to be a different character. I'm like, is she dead as well? Yeah, she is dead as well. She's Nicole.
Isaac now talks as well.
I don't know if I like that. I like the strong silent character that only really grunted and stamped. Yeah, we need to get all those noises and just slap them together, and then it would just be
All the various grunts and...
just
Yeah.
insert a wet squish noise every once in a while. You've basically got red tube. It's
Okay,
great.
can I skip this?
No,
talk?
sadly. Oh, no. Well, we'll do this now. Pause.
Oh,
Settings.
yes. I need
Controls,
to do
aiming, classic, and
do
everything else.
that and that. Yes.
And B.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we're good.
Okay.
We probably could have put subtitles on for the people, but...
Yeah. Well, all you really need to know about this is that.
I'll translate. Here we go. This is plot. He's a bad guy. That's Isaac. You're crazy.
Hang on. Has it been revealed he's a bad guy yet? Are you spoiling this shit for me?
All we know is he's Isaac's rather
That
ill-tempered
coffee.
psychotherapist.
That coffee looks bad.
That does look like bad coffee.
Yeah.
I love the doodles though. Look at the tiny toy Ishimura.
Ghost Nicole.
Ghost and Nicole. Standalone
Taking a
complex.
banging shit.
She is taking a banging shit. So much it's steaming.
It's a steaming banging shit, and there's a really terrible Rubik's cube on the table.
Yeah, it's like half done.
Yeah.
Has he peeled the stickers off and smeared jam on it?
Yeah. I hope that's jam.
Is that a toy Ishimura there?
Yes.
Oh, he's not a therapist. He's a play buddy. That's lovely.
That's actually marker script on the Rubik's Cube, so it's probably something narrative relevant for later on in the game that you don't want to know right now.
Are you spoiling shit?
Just
Is everybody spoiling shit? Oh look, the marker is in this. This game is spoiling shit. Okay, I'm done here. I'm walking out now.
And this is my work done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, markers involved. I've basically seen the ending.
I still say, like Mirror's Edge got the same praise from me. EA game that isn't total crap and it's not a sports game.
This place just got interesting. Look at how bloody she is.
Bloody, bloody, bloody.
And now, she's the Scarecrow. Is this going to have a platforming segment where everything's all
Zero
weird?
G platforming maybe.
Oh,
Right.
same old.
We're actually in game now. There we go.
Can I?
We're always
No,
in
I
game.
can't look at it.
You'll be in control shortly.
So yeah, Spike was there when I was playing the first Dead Space and totally called the thing with Nicole. It's like I hadn't completed it, and I'm like, yeah, she's dead, isn't she? Spike's like, what?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I've seen the movie Event Horizon.
Which apparently is pretty much Dead Space the movie.
Well, Dead Space, the first one, rips it off amongst other things.
I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay?
Trivia time. That guy is actually from the prelude game Dead Space Ignition as the playable character. And he's now got one hell of a fucking headache. Not so subtle as Dead Space 1 with the horror.
Is he going to be dreaming this?
This isn't a dream.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm in a straitjacket. That's so fucking awesome.
I'd run.
Where?
Away.
Yeah.
Where? Where? It's like all the doors were closed, and the only thing I could do there is run into them.
You're actually facing the right
Yeah, it is
way.
facing the right way.
Just go forward.
Just run.
Right, I'll go forward.
And then hang a left.
Left. Left.
My other left.
Not that left.
Still going right.
This left?
Yes, that left. Go down the corridor. And we're off to a flying stunt. Literally, we should have started. We should like
You
have
suck!
left, left, left. More
Right,
there.
okay,
There we go. Yes.
right. Hard
Follow the
left.
logic of if there's an enemy there, other side.
Yeah, okay, I get this now. I get
Okay.
this.
Run past it. Run past that. Don't die. Don't.
Backseat gaming. It's not FireButton gaming, it's backseat gaming. Okay, I'm now running away from things. You see, I've learned things here. I'm not going to try doors either.
We're learning.
That's a fucking dumb idea. It's like, yeah, the first game's full of doors that you go through. Let's try the second game. Go through doors. No. Look, doors are killers. We've learned that much. Oh, I bet I have no health packs yet, do I?
No.
No.
But you've earned a breather.
A breather, because that's what Dead Space is all about. Am I saving?
No.
Fuck this shit. But yeah, Dead Space actually refers to the wasted oxygen or breath in a breathing apparatus. So there you know.
Oh, I didn't know that. It actually is a relevant name. It's just not
Yeah,
about
yeah.
dead
The
things
Dead
in space.
Space series actually has an intelligent name.
It's not just a clever name.
Well, it is just a clever name because I don't really think there's that much else that's clever about it.
It's dead things in space.
It's all right. I enjoyed the first one in pieces, but it was like lumpy porridge. You know, some of the porridge tastes good, some of it's lumpy, and you just think, it's lumpy.
So that's kind of an achievement in itself, though, for what is essentially a Resident Evil clone, and it's not got your total banhammer of doom.
Yeah.
You know.
Do I get a suit from here?
No.
Oh, it looked a bit like the Half-Life bit where you get a suit. Every game is like every other game now. I've got to go around there, haven't I?
Yep.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
I'm trying to think what would be a decent cut-off point. There's a screen with narrative on if you want to watch.
A screen with narrative?
Got people flailing in the back. No. Fuck the plot. This shit's getting rolling on.
Yeah.
I just want to get Jay a weapon in his hand.
Is this an arcade machine? Can I play Tron on it?
Looks like a server.
Oh. What about these iPads? Can I play Pac-Man?
Oh look, it's
Can't get out of that.
hammering the A button expecting death. That's what Dead Space teaches you, isn't it?
Yeah, oh god, like in the first one, when a tentacle first gets you, and the game has already taught me, you know when something grabs you, press the A button as much as you can. So I'm hammering on the A button thinking, I'm going to get out any time now. No, it sucks me into a hole and I'm dead. I'm like, what the fuck? I was hammering the A button like the game told me to. No, you've got to aim your laser sight and get the big yellow zit on it.
Oh shit! I forgot. I'm subtitled. Plot.
Yeah, come on, what's
Okay,
happening,
for the
dude?
people who haven't actually seen Dead Space 2, this is you're in a psychiatric ward after the events of the first game,
Yeah, you're mad.
and
Basically.
that guy is basically mad as a fucking. Well, you'll see in a moment if Jay keeps the camera on him long enough.
Well, I can't move the camera.
Well,
that's
no,
the
you,
thing.
you get things from that locker in the back, and then
Things, Jay.
Do I get to stamp his head?
No,
you can.
Well,
You do get the frivolity if you so desire.
he's just
To
cut you
mangle
loose of
him.
your straitjacket. I think he's quite nice. You got a bit of a split personality.
So far, we've got 2 beards on screen. That's at least something, right?
Yeah.
Instead of clean-shaven hero.
Sorry, we are full.
Whoa, wait a second. The restore health button is B,
Yes.
and not X, like in the
X
first
is,
one?
Stasis now.
My world has changed. What the fuck?
A lot of excessive violence in the open sea.
Well, you know, I didn't come here for My Little Pony.
That shit's fucked
Alright,
up.
go to town on him then.
Yay, ragdoll physics.
I gotta make sure he's not a necromorph.
I heard squelching, I think you got a limb.
Yeah. Let's kick it around. Okay.
Well, you're going back on yourself, Chief. Oh, push the right stick in. There you go.
That still works. It looks a bit more posher than it says objective.
On your hand, yeah, you
Yeah.
can scroll between things. So objective, workbench, save point.
Oh, that's neat. Who are you calling a cock?
This is your helpful fairy friend that gets you through the game.
Yeah.
The one, the one that
some of the game.
yeah, the one that pops up on an annoyingly regular basis and tells you things that you could
Not
probably
as
work
frequently
out.
as Dead Space.
No, Dead Space
But you have
1.
to get so far, out of tutorial land before she fucks off for a decent game.
I like the Dead Space series. I mean, the first one terrified me to the point when I learned I could snap fire, I was pretty alright. The second one I thoroughly enjoyed. The third one I've only played a little bit of, but I love it to bits. I like the Dead Space series. I never really liked any of the Resident Evil, so this would be my first kind of jump scare horror game.
You know, it's following a lot of Aliens trope, is it?
Trope. It's pronounced trope. There's even a page on TV Tropes called It's Pronounced Trope.
Yeah. But very on the simplest level. First one set on a ship. Now you're on a colony. And
Okay.
then, third one, prison colony, military installation.
Is that it? Wow. Is in my frame? I need to walk.
We're going to find lots of silly things
Yeah,
to
can we
bump
just
into.
get on a wheelchair and just, zoom off out of here? Am I going the right way?
There we go. I like the fact there is now a "Is there a right way" button.
There was in the first
There was
one.
anyway. It just didn't do the
It
objective.
didn't do all the. It didn't flick you through,
Yeah.
and it turns you to face it as well. It is the little
Oh, the first one, right. It tries to turn you to face it, but sometimes it's utterly, completely wrong and doesn't know where you're supposed to be looking. Oh, do I not go in there?
Narrative side effect is now going to have the odd fit and start of dementia, which affects him visually.
Yeah, eventually you start seeing things while doing that.
Yeah.
This is something they've added to it: the crawl space sections, because
Batman! It's like being in the vents in Batman.
it is like being in the vents in Batman, except you move a lot slower. Now, the thing about this thing is, the first time I did this, the same thing you're doing now, all I saw was that, waiting for something to come and get me in a way I couldn't attack back, because Dead Space wants to fuck you up.
See, what I'm so not liking about this right now is it's sort of moved the turning onto what used to be the sidestepping when I'm outside the vent. The game has started throwing inconsistencies at me already.
I won't worry about combat in the vents at the very least.
Does it not happen?
The one thing that I do really like about the Dead Space series that not a lot of games do is that even with the exception of the pause menu we did during that cutscene earlier, it's all in game.
Yeah.
There's a moderately excusable reason for why you can see these things. You can actually see your inventory, and Isaac's looking at it. It's all like visually controlled.
Yeah.
You can now grab things kinetically.
Yeah, about a million times more effective than it was in Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2? We were playing Dead Space 2. Dead Space 1.
Yeah, it's
you can actually
hilarious.
hurt things with it.
It's hilarious.
Javelin!
Grab another one.
Yeah, you get some real fun with the bodies.
Stamp on his corpse, Jay, when you get a chance. Every enemy after death that gets hit drops a loot now.
All the enemies. Plus you can pick up his limbs and throw them.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
There it is.
Oh,
Pop.
not dead. Oh, is he dead? Okay. Why not?
So yeah, now you can pick up their... I mean, it is a good fallback as well in case you don't have any handy metal poles. But the ability to pick up one of their limbs and throw it at them. I mean, especially when you do it out of sheer panic and you still manage to nail him in the head from across a level or something.
Well, no, when you're like on hour 5, and all of a sudden it becomes second nature to lop the legs off of one, rip his arms off when he's dead, and launch him at his mates.
Yeah.
So you literally can rip arms off and beat people with a soggy end?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Going
literally.
this way? Yes, I'm going this way. I was just loading.
Psychopathic survival.
Yeah, you could say that, Adam. I mean, that's quite true. I mean, just the whole... Slowly... I mean, I don't know. I mean, the idea was there with the first one, but it didn't really quite cut through as well as it should have done. Now...
Well, if we were playing the first
Does
one...
this thing
we
actually
would've-
fire?
No, it's
No.
just a torch. You get... Yeah, I do believe you can sort something out with it later, but for now, you're helpless.
See those yellow lights on the floor that
Yeah,
aren't
they're
part of the stairwells? That aren't part of the...
Down there.
Yeah, just aim down there and grab.
There we go.
Wonderful.
I think that was a valid headshot, right?
That was a headshot, right? I see, the thing is with this, on your right... Whoa!
You're right.
It's just it's just a violent stop to it. That's what I like. It's got a real beefy kind of punch to it.
We are talking about a game where a man has the physical power to break through bone, flesh, and muscle with a simple stamp. Pretty sure that's not possible.
There's a lot more goo coming out of everything.
There's
now than on the first
jam
one.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And delicious squelching sounds.
There's more blood here than Fruit Ninja, and we've done Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, but Fruit Ninja's all fruit goo. It's not blood.
Unless you particularly are excited by blood oranges.
Blood oranges give me an erection. It has to be said.
This is the Halloween special, so I suppose creepy sound effects from Hannibal Lecter are appropriate. Is it the Halloween special? It's not. It's just October month.
It just happens to be October. We're doing horror games for October. I think we may actually follow up at some point with some Ghosts and Goblins. And what else is horror? Maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
We'll think of something.
We will.
Maybe I was talking to Jay about it earlier. We could do some Jersey Devil. We could do some
Medieval.
That's
See,
a good game.
Horror's easy. Halloween's easy. What about Christmas?
Christmas. We'll deal with that when it happens.
You know?
Melee, pull. Yeah, okay. I wasn't pulling that, I was sort of pressing it. If I tried to pull it, I might break the controller. Just saying, game.
Yeah, anything with a white light on the wall tends to be an indicator of loot. Just so you know.
Anything with a white light.
Like those containers there.
That one's got an
Look
orange.
to your left.
That one's got an orange light
There.
on it, but that one's got a white light on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I just totally missed the white light there.
I say it's everything that you can pick up has a light on it somewhere. Like the poles have a light on it, or yeah, he's in the middle of surgery and he's helpless. It's funny.
Is this actually going to wreck him if I do this?
You're trying to help him.
Yeah, let him out. Save him, Jed.
Calm down. I'll cut you out of there. Is that a tissue laser? A plasma cutter? Oh my god! Fuck. What the fuck are you doing? Shit. Help! I'm trying.
Game's not just for kids anymore. He said fuck. Did you hear him say fuck? I heard him say fuck.
More
Fuck
importantly, blast that motherfucker away.
The plasma laser is my favourite weapon.
Plasma cutter, he can basically do the entirety of the first game with that shit.
It's
Yeah, I
a
usually
handgun, and it's a very effective handgun at that. You know, it's in Dead Space 1, it's a proper mining laser, you know, designed for mineral cutting. In this case, it's a flashlight and a surgical laser that's been just stitched
Grafted
together.
and they
So-
take that to the whole new level in the third one, where they start strapping.
Is the reload command the same as in the first game?
It should still... Actually, no, it's A, I think. Aim and A. Aim and X. There you go. You now have a bit of a more...
Why do they change everything like this? It's like, yeah, did you enjoy the first game? This is nothing like it. Well, I mean, you know, obviously it's over the shoulder and sort of familiar, but I don't know why they mess around with the controls like
It's
that.
also a fair bit faster. It runs a lot smoother than Dead Space 1. Which
Well, yeah, I'm not wearing a tank.
Well, there's that too. Even when you're wearing a tank, it does run still. It runs smoother still. I liked it just simply because.
Keep reloaded, Spike.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because you know what happened if Steve sees you with like a single bullet out your clip and you've not reloaded.
You know, if you needed that single bullet spike, you would be fucked. You would have
Yep.
screwed the pooch so royally and died.
Screw
would-
the...
So-
Ew.
I'm gonna say we're not. Whatever floats your boat, Steve, mate.
Indeed.
Save... I'm not saving, am I?
No,
No.
you need to.
Screw that shit.
Did anyone else spend an awful lot of time making little toy planes and balloons in this particular section pop with telekinesis? Because I did.
Well, not me personally. Because I was more of the find loot, move on kind of deal, you know.
I couldn't help it. When I saw that there was flowers that I could knock over and shit, I just did.
Have I got... Yeah, I do.
Still, at least we're not all in the same mechanical, horrible corridors like Dead Space 1. That was
Yeah.
the limitation of it.
They made it.
Setting-wise.
They made it look nicer, which I approve of. The jump scares aren't so bad now. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still jump scares, but if you've played Dead Space 1, you kind of know what to expect, and you feel all badass. I mean, immediately.
Well,
You
I've
can't
got
go
to...
to town with a stomp now.
I've
by
got
the
to
way.
say the jump scares in Dead Space 1 really... The soundtrack, sort of the incidental music really telegraphs that kind of stuff. I mean, as soon as you hear the swirling strings, just swivel your view and look around. Something's there. Throughout almost the entire game. Manual reload, press X. Oh, it's just X, not aim and X.
Okay.
I don't know. The first one kind of worked. Why you change it?
There are different control settings. You might be able to find the exact original scheme.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be. I mean, it's not one of those games that will make you do things a certain way. It is kind of flexible.
No, it's kind of shoehorning him in a route and following corridors because we're still in tutorial village.
Well, yeah. I mean, then you get the different weapons, outfits, and all the rest of it.
Follow the blue line. This is a game of following the blue line.
And I'm right in thinking you played this on an old tube TV, right? So you
Yeah.
lost a lot of the screen.
Yeah, I played Dead Space 1 on a CRT, and Isaac's left. You basically do not have a left. Everything to the left is obscured.
Behind you, mate.
What?
Oh, you're supposed to follow
What am I
that
doing?
orderly. Where's he gone? He's gone down the stairs.
Yeah, but there's a way in here, and I'm gonna look to see if there's loot.
See, that's how you survive this game, isn't it? You just
Yeah,
find all
you
the
look-
McGubbins and use them.
McGubbins.
You look for shit.
Doesn't matter if there's like a horde of monsters right behind you. You see a shiny light with a green fucking thing on it. You go straight for the green fucking thing, and then you turn around and think, oh,
Shit.
Objective.
That was probably marked. Yeah, you've got to survive the round now.
oh well, you fucked it then.
I have.
No,
No.
you haven't.
route didn't work. There's a security lockdown.
You've got to kill all the things and then security lockdown goes down. You've done it in Dead Space 1.
You're waiting
Yeah.
for an elevator, so you've got to fight monsters. You're not really waiting for
That
an elevator,
elevator.
but the premise
Yeah.
is there.
These ones are faster as well. They're immediately faster. They don't start off that slow kind of hulking thing and then they speed up randomly. They're pretty fast to begin with.
I'm not trying to backseat game, but maybe rip limbs off the dead ones.
Yeah, save your ammo.
Oh yeah, I'm just totally used to kneecaps then shoulders.
Yeah, no.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's exactly what I went through.
Wait, kneecaps, shoulders, and then heads and toes?
Knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Can we get away with that one? I don't know.
It's a nursery rhyme, isn't it? I might as well be singing Bar Bar Black.
No.
No.
Brings a whole new meaning to the term beat another beat a motherfucker
With another motherfucker, yeah. There we go. You press the reset button.
Dana? Okay, you're
Adrian!
I do need your help.
Goal!
Look, Isaac.
I don't know if there's anybody up there, but they now have
Like it or not,
A limb.
tasty leg.
Tasty leg.
Oh, look at this one. Oh no, that's just a bit.
I found you a new route.
Some tasty
You're heading through the kiosk when you're ready, Jay.
kiosk.
Yeah.
That way.
You're on top
Oh,
of the
through here.
station
Yeah.
ordering stat.
Gotcha. I was waiting by the elevator.
I know, but it's sealed down.
You said
Alternate
something
route.
about the elevator. You
I
are
was being sarcastic.
king
Hold on.
of misdirection. That's what you are. Lying to a child.
Maybe with the mind of a child.
Well, maybe, yeah. I make no promises either way. I keep looking at the objective thing. It's like, it all looks the same.
So-
Maybe less the same as in the first one, but still.
Oh, this is the bit where it teaches you to use slowdown time.
Slow down time.
The stasis. There we go. Use words. Yeah, the slowdown time.
No. There's a panel you rip off if you look around.
It's back by the front. Yeah, there we go.
What am I?
Near the busted
Oh,
bed.
yeah, gotcha.
You do this actually a fair bit. You seem to just rip shit out of machines quite regularly.
I think they're trying to authenticate his status as an engineer rather than a military soldier. Press an A button.
That's never quite completely explained really well, is it? It just kind of puts you in the deep end and expects you to get it first time.
Be ready to use stasis or this will instant kill you. It's one of the few you can. Just aim at him and Y. You just seemed like you fell over it. His
I
breath.
stasised the thing! It had no speed! I could have tickled it!
It breathed on you.
It's stasis.
Your armour is so strong.
Physics do not work that way! At that speed, I don't care how sharp the thing is, it will not cut me!
Let alone cut off your arm.
You got more health out of it though, paradoxically.
Yeah, it's quite strange. There's a cheat for you.
Right, I know
Get
what I'm
health,
doing
die.
now.
Get
I'll
health,
do this
die.
bit a bit
This
better.
Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, pretty much. So, overall thoughts compared to Dead Space 1 then, Jay, so far?
too early to tell, I bet.
It is too early to tell, yeah.
Okay, then visually.
Move, you fucker!
Not again!
Do I kill this guy?
Yeah.
Yes. Slice and dice.
It's a necromob, Jay, with impunity. Pardon me.
Now for my stasis recharge.
Oh yeah, now, albeit slowly, your stasis does recharge naturally.
Whoops.
Which does give it a massive advantage over the first game, because, well, let's face it, you didn't have any packs to recharge it, you were kind of fucked in the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, when going into the inventory mid-fight to recharge stasis was not a good idea. Yeah, you're just going to turn into a necromorph.
It's got someone's tikka masala all over it. That guy's tikka masala, most likely.
He also has a third leg.
Me too.
His mate's there, though.
Don't let him throw up on you.
So yeah, new species, the spitter. Guess you can pretty much figure out what they do. Yeah.
Lots of acidic vomit. They also, you can pretty much take them apart piece by piece, but until you remove most of the limbs, they won't stop. The necromorphs, sometimes you remove a leg, they'll fall down dead, but sometimes you have to remove leg, arm, and head. But with those guys, you pretty much have to decimate them, because if they get close enough to spit, you suddenly turn into goo.
I'm not sure if this is a morgue or an operating room, but either way, those tables look fucking horrific. I would not want to be in one of them.
Could you just
The
imagine?
pillows are crap.
I'm going to have a
like
look
head
at...
crabs. Mechanical
Jesus
face
Christ. They're designed for tearing your brain out. Yeah, I don't
Like the X Factor.
Yes, like anything on terrestrial television. Or, cable television. Any television. It's all rubbish.
It's all evil.
This is why we play video games, ladies and gentlemen. Because video games do not rot our brains. Is this coming? Jesus.
It's coming, just
Should
thinking
have
about
installed
it.
the game, I do apologise.
Oh, right, I just thought it was futuristic lifts taking,
Forever.
about as long as modern lifts.
Except you don't get
Well
the
done.
lift music.
You got a bit of stasis back.
You've insulted the lift now.
You can barely hear it, but it's the
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
yeah from.
Oh, yeah, from the intro of the first game. That was kind of unnerving.
So you didn't actually hear that originally, did you? You didn't actually watch the opening thing.
No,
and then
because
halfway
I skip all cinematics. I'm like, who needs plot? Fuck this shit.
It's not. It's halfway through the game, during when you're going through the Ishimura's crew deck. That's when the theme plays, and at the end of the anime movie, Downfall.
Yes.
Alright, I've not seen Downfall.
You don't want to. I love Dead Space and I love its lore and all this lot, but no, you do not want to see Downfall or Aftermath.
I don't know, one of those anime films was quite good.
Oh yeah, because Colony.
Anybody know what time we're on?
Hit the red thing. Shoot the red thing.
The red thing. Oh, right. Can I aim? Yeah, gotcha.
That will become relevant later.
Yeah, we're just touching the 29-minute mark, according to our
29
recording.
minutes, then.
It's not long before a boss, to be honest with you. I was thinking we'd button it on that.
Okay.
Cool, sounds good to me.
Right. Now you see, the first time that actually happened to me, I shit a brick and died.
Yeah, do you see how very little I moved?
No
Yeah.
boxes. They're like, upgrade shops for everyone else.
Yeah, I say, usually that's where we'd store things that are handy in day-to-day life. For Isaac Clarke, it's where he does his shopping.
Is there a bench around here?
Oh, the shop and the bench are intertwined on this one.
Yes.
No, they're not. No.
I was
That's
gonna
Dead Space 3.
say,
Just go to the shop for now.
And I think you can get your first armor suit, can't you?
Yeah. Which is the classic one.
The classic.
Oh, and you can have
patrol suit, engineering
the classic suit is obviously the one on the far right. The patrol suit, that's because I've got DLC severed. If you want a slight advantage against the boss, go for it. It's just,
patrol suit.
yeah.
And that cost me nothing as well.
Yeah.
You make the sensible choice.
There's also ways against this game's equivalent of a hunting rifle for free for grabs if you want it as well.
Any good?
Have a quick toy with it beforehand, but don't blow all its ammo. It's
Alright.
a powerful weapon, but it's single shot precision required.
Gotcha.
Every time I see one of these sections where he gets his armor on, all I can hear is, "Why does it hurt?" in my head.
Really?
If
When me and one of my
Probably
other
does.
mates, Steve, played through this and we saw him going into these machines, we all thought he was having a shit.
It's like Super Metroid's electric shower save points. This is the noise that you hear when you find something good.
The downside to Dead Space 2, I liked the sort of like more believable technology to the
Oh, it's
shapes
free
of it.
anyway.
and now it's more angular and I say
Yeah.
Halo-fied.
Is
You know,
that it?
it's all sleeks and curves. Right, just back out, Joe. You ready to go?
Sell me some ammo, bitch.
No, you need to find the. You're not like Dead Space 1. You have to find the.
Blueprints for things.
Fuck, you don't have to do that for everything in Dead Space 1. You're giving some freebies on that one.
You
Your
get you find the
inventory
blueprints
Right, they've
for.
moved that because that was on the Y button. Well, I've got a bit of
And
stuff.
D-pad switch weapons.
Yeah, wasn't it? Oh, no. Wander around. I'm probably going the wrong way.
You can also upgrade your air canister on this so you last longer and simple things like that. Also, you can't hear anything when you're outside in space, which is something they've kept going that I like because you know.
You
Yeah.
hear the sound vibrations of inside the suit.
Yeah, that's great on the first one when you sort of got the minigun, the pulse rifle.
Here we go.
And now, general boss logic of the Dead Space universe. Shoot the yellow thing.
Yeah, the first one spams the fuck out of that. Wrong button press. I've forgotten what stasis is already. Well, because it's different from the first stasis. Why?
I meant the Y button. There's another charging station near where you came in. What, on the left-hand side of the door as you came in?
I forget where I came in.
Okay, turn left, head forward.
I see it. I see a little silhouette.
Copyright.
Copyright. We can't do that.
We can try.
If you want to switch weapons, it'll be left on the D-pad. That particular gun that you haven't used, it's the right bumper says there's generally the range on your scope, so don't expect any secondary fire.
I don't know. What do you think then? Colours and sound-wise and gameplay-wise so far. What do you think, Joe? You're our test dummy for this one
He's
because
shooting a pile of corpses and they're trying to rip his face open.
yeah, this is Dead Space. If it was Mary Kate and Ashley's pony ride, I'd understand, but unfortunately,
No, because then we'll be ripping our own faces open.
yeah, well, there would still be blood.
I would like to see a Mary Kate and Ashley game with blood.
Yes, Mary Kate and Ashley, the puberty edition.
He's not gone.
I know, there's one arm left.
His arm
I
is
systematically went for one arm.
Yep.
yeah, we got this.
How many stasis left? No, I don't.
See,
Kick things!
it's basically like, a crash test to use all the special skills you've learned, isn't it? It's still
Yeah,
tutorial.
it runs you through it all, and it even throws in a boss in there, crawling along on his
I
tongue.
don't like this baby steps bullshit though. Is it dead now?
No, it's flailing around.
Now it's dead. They throw things in my dad. Oh no, what the fuck?
Now he's dead. He just had one last cheap shot.
Okay.
Right,
It's
and
your call. What do you want to do?
Yep, I think we're done here. Yeah, so I've gone in blind on a game. It doesn't seem too bad.
More of the same, but slightly shinier and better colour use.
More of the same, but it's like they took the controls, put them in a bag, jumbled them round, and then randomly assigned them back to the controller. So it's
If
a
we
little
actually
bit
go
strange.
to Dead
like that.
Space 3 after this with another blind session, we're pleased to know they maintain the same from Dead Space 2 to 3.
Right, so I just got to get used to these.
yeah.
Alright.
I think the first game was pretty much the premise and whatnot, and this one's pretty much the.
It's a little what they call early installment weirdness then.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's pretty standard after this. I mean, I immediately picked up the controls for 3 after I played number 2, and I enjoyed this one. The whole being on a colony is quite cool as well. It's not the same as the ship.
Yeah, I'm going to play some of that actually. So, yeah.
Right then, guys. The fairly calm start
Yep.
to the Halloween weekend, or
We're
whatever
sure
the
to
fuck we're
pick
doing.
up. We're sure to pick up more madness and weirdness as the month continues. We're going to have 3 more weeks of this and try and get involved with some really, I don't know, weird and maybe some old school good fun Halloween games.
So, Isaac, you've been standing there for a good 5 minutes. So, Sega.
Sega.